Hi there, I'm Francesca O, and I'm your Prosperity Path Guide. And I help you learn how to walk your prosperity path through the cutting edge of divination arts. And today I'm going to share with you one of those pathways, and it's through astrology. In fact, it is through the astrology of this upcoming new moon in Gemini on June 3rd. And I'm going to start with beauty, the inside story of time to launch, have fun. Well, last Scorpio full moon was a doozy. No compromise, value your true self was an adventure in a totally being way, chuckled Clacy. How so? Inquired Voice. Well, you see, I really want to walk. And in my dreams, I see myself running with the big kids. And I'm so hungry for success. But recently, I've been playing small, like telling myself I can't walk because I worry that I'm going to lose my balance. And I fear I'm going to fall and trip and cry. But you know, Voice, that's okay, because when I value my true self, I love myself. So now when I fall, I give myself a hug, dust myself off, find a wall for support. And then I discovered the trick is to be dynamic and yet real, which for me is to surrender to the fact that I'm a baby with chubby little legs. So going forward, I'm simply going to enjoy the ride. Voice hummed, good job. Now it is time to launch and have fun. So are you ready to launch your life and have fun? Great. Close your eyes and let's let go of some stress by taking a deep cleansing breath. And with this breath, imagine you are collecting your stress all the way up the back to the top of the head, then down to the tips of the fingers, to the base of the spine, and letting your stress go. Take one more deep cleansing breath the same way, letting your stress leave your body. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes and let's begin. So, what is happening for this June 3rd Gemini new moon? Well, the moon and the sun are at 12 degrees in Gemini, which is all about adventure, expanding your adventure, because Jupiter is in Sagittarius, pointing with tension to the sun and the moon, and Jupiter is at 20 degrees. So the tension that Jupiter is sending is one of optimism, one of being artful and clever with your life, and giving you the incentive to step into the adventure of your life. The other planet in play with Jupiter and the full moon and the new moon is Neptune, the planet of dreams, in Pisces, in its own personal planet at 18 degrees. And what does this mean? This means that from the place of grace, you are being given the opportunity to step into your adventure of life from a place of optimism and artfulness and cleverness. And one of the directions that can help you a lot with this is paying attention to your personal communications, because it's at 20 degrees, so this is a communication window, and to look at humanitarian direction. Look at what is good for the whole, because what is happening with Neptune at 18 degrees, it's it is expanding the human wisdom, the wisdom that we are all one. Now, what is also great about this new moon is that it is a very dynamic activation sequence. So what I just told you will allow you to manifest into matter what you are dreaming of. I just want to take note of a couple of different planets that are being very noteworthy in this, and one is Mercury at 27 degrees. This is the mind planet, and the way you want to use your mind with this new moon is from the place of discrimination, meaning you discriminate what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and be honest and real about this. Because why I'm saying to be honest and real about this is the trio of Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node up in Capricorn are giving off the vibration of realism and aspiration. So what you want to be doing is paying attention to your aspirations, what you aspire to, but framing it from a window of realism, not limitations. Realism is not limitations. Limitations are when you say to yourself, I can't do that because somebody told me that this is what you're supposed to do, and so I can't do that. That is another person's opinion. What is real is what shows up on your plate, and that is what you have to pay attention to. And there are two other planets in play that are playing a part in this, and one is Venus at 27 degrees in Taurus, and it is asking you to value simplicity, not making your life complex, and it's really supporting you to simplify your life, which is really great because so many of us want to make our lives more complex, which is not really necessary in today's age, because we can actually live quite well with not a whole lot of stuff. So it is having you take a look at what you value and you love from that place of simplicity, which is really wonderful. And the last planet in play that is very active in this is Mars, and is at 11 degrees, and it is giving you that extra boost of dynamism. It is asking you to actually to act, to be dynamic, to go forth, and from a place of optimism, because Jupiter is in Sagittarius. So this is the new moon for you to launch and have fun. So that is what I wish for you, is to launch your life and have fun. So much blessings sending to you, and if you're interested in finding out more, just go to my website at www.innerbeautyhealing.us and check out some of the things I offer. I do offer a new and full moon private group session. If you are interested in that, it is called New Full Moon Broadcast. So take a look at that on my website at www.innerbeautyhealing.us, and I'll catch you next time at the next lunation. Bye for now.